Get a dub, get a dub. Gulf Coast Baller TX. You think we're gonna get him up out of here, Luna? He might be playing with the Eagles.
Philadelphia is known for having some
Nope,
very
Texans.
vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field.
Let's see if we could pack him up, Looney.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Shot, he in a custom.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off.
Good defense.
Pocket isn't
Man.
holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. On target to his back,
They
Joe
let him
Mixon.
throw that?
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be
That's
on the
kinda
defense.
crazy.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference.
They really let him throw that. And get a pass interference on top of that. Mm-hmm.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Pass caught by Mixon.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Saint Sale dig. Never seen that play before.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Camera angle.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
What? They
Now,
let him
right there,
throw that?
that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 8. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10, are on to Mixon. And they had that one contained right at the line. Keely Ringo making the play. Offense up to the line fast. Second and 10 now. Has his man, it's Mixon.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. Stroud now on third. Rolling left behind some time. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second.
It's my fault.
C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
73.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10, here's Hurts. That's caught, it's Saquon Barkley. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That was good defense, too.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles
Good throw,
earn the
Hurts.
chance
Good
to
throw.
tie before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles start off well to tie things 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this one does not go far. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted.
You had wild people open on the other
Picked out
side,
by
dude.
Quinion Mitchell.
Get in there. Let's
And
go.
he makes
Come
the
on.
Mets go. It's a touchdown on the pick
Let's
six.
go. Come on. You had wild people open on the
Well,
other
we all
side,
know
dude.
getting the interception is the important thing, Brock, but how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They
Good
secure
defense,
the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
He had it flooded up onto the right side. I was using that side,
And
but
he
he
just
had
sends it
a
over the
person
end
open
zone.
there.
No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
You said we needed to stop.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud.
Good defense.
Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who could close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun now for Stroud.
Nope.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Stroud.
Nope. Another one.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again.
Let's go. Get out of there. Come
Picked
on.
out by Quinion Mitchell.
Let's go,
And the
Quinion.
Eagles get it back as
That's
he
why we put you
intercepts him
there.
for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know
Go back to
they're going to
that.
be going after number 3.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Get out of
It's
there.
an
Hurts.
option right that begins this drive.
Get out of there. Let's go.
Makes it, and he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
To victory. Fly.
Elliott's
Eagles
all set for the
fly.
kickoff.
Score a touchdown. 1, 2, 3.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Nope.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw.
Ah, that's my fault.
Into the hands of Schultz.
I should have.
And he's out of bounds, past
My
midfield.
fault.
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Stroud throwing here on first.
Yes, sir.
No, they get him yet again.
Let's go.
Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Eagles get it back after
Let's
making their
go.
third first-half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
On first down, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, ball at the 36.
63, 63. Hey, Silver. I can hold it. Out.
Hurts to throw. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here.
Hey, easy. 63. Pass. Don't jump.
Working inside the red zone.
Oh, that's touchdown.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
Kyle Leviani.
Hurts throwing again. Cut near the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for
Might
this
put a 50
defense to find a
burger
little
on you,
backbone
dog.
before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he won't opt to
Good
bring
catch.
this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30.
I'm sending pressure every down. I don't care.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, Stroud.
Nope.
Oh, brother, it's another interception.
Oh,
Picked
go
off
Quinyon.
by
Get out of there,
Quinyon
dog.
Mitchell.
Let's go.
And it's a
Come on.
touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand early. That pick six, the latest play, pushing us towards a blowout.
Yeah, everything has gone in their favor so far. You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NFL. It takes this kind of combination, right? Both in personnel and in every phase of the game.